Hey there, internet friends. AgentUmpqua here. I had to work late, so we got to do this one inside. But that's fine. We can smoke in the shop. I got a special one, and I'm super excited about it because I bought this over at the coast in Coos Bay at a place called Positive Vibrations, I think it was. This is called Mother Magnolia Medicinals. M3 sugar smokes. Usable, what's it say? 5 grams, whatever. So it's 10 half-gram pre-rolls, and this one is blueberry Shortstack. 24.01 THC. I can't even see what it says on here because it's white printed on yellow, and I would need some blue glasses to be able to see that. Doesn't really say on here where it's from or anything like that, but Mother Magnolia Medicinals. So it's 10 half grams, which I don't have 10 left anymore. I believe this one was more of an indica. I don't remember for sure. I was staying over in Charleston, and so we ran up. There's a dispensary right there in Charleston, but we had to run up into town anyway, so we ran up to Coos Bay. I hit up whatever this place was called. It is a really good smoking weed. You can tell it's indoor. You can taste the indoor in it. That's one of the things that I don't really care for when it comes to indoor weeds is when you could tell it might not have been. It's not that it wasn't flushed properly. It's just that they possibly could have done a better job on flushing it, so you don't end up with that flavor that almost tastes like pool water. I mean, it's a good smoking weed, and I'm not trying to knock their whatever they got going. It's delicious. It does have some real good earthy weed flavors, but you can definitely notice that it's indoor. I didn't get a bum beer tonight because I had to work late. Well, I did, but I had to stop and get dinner at Applebee's, and they have drinks to go. So I got a burger with fries and a Long Island iced tea. They put tape over the top so you can't. Whoops! I poured it on my leg. They put tape over the top so you can't just put a straw in it and drink it on the way home. I should have drank it on the way home, but I figured I'd save it for you guys. Oh, it's not even real tape. Paper tape. So there we go. The Applebee's Mucho cocktail to go. It's Long Island. I hope it's good because I tell you what, I had to wait for this because the kid that brought out my food was looking at the thing and he's like, "Oh crap, I can't give this guy his drink because he was only 10." So he is like, "Oh, I got to go back in and have somebody else bring you the drink." Whatever. I start eating. About 10 minutes later, I'm almost done with my burger, and he comes and knocks on the other door. He's like, hey, I'm going to go check on that drink. All right. You do that, bud. I'm having dinner. I don't care. That don't taste like there's a lick of alcohol in it. I don't know if it's some bullshit regulation they got because you're buying it to go or something, but that just tastes like the Long Island flavoring. The way I make Long Island's, it tastes so bad you can't even drink it. This just tastes like iced tea. Whatever. But anyway, this blueberry Shortstack, man. Mother Magnolia Medicinals. I smoked a couple of these down on the beach, and they're definitely worth it. For me, this was an all-day, like, uplifting, good mood, relaxed, just really enjoying and taking in the nature and the scenery. And even though we had some bad times on our trip, like my dog got stuck on a cliff, like everything was still just like nice and smooth and mellow. And I mean, I highly recommend this one, especially for a family trip. So, down a little bit from where we stay when we're over there, when we leave the mountains and go to the coast, there's this place called Norton's Gulch. Yeah, hike down into it. It's not far at all, 0.2 of a mile, I think, or whatever. It's a really small little hike, and you just go right down to it, and you're right there. And there's this like weird part. It's like so it's like a little bay, little tiny bay, and there's this huge rock wall that shoots almost straight up. Well, you can climb it, and up at the top of it, it's like straight back down the other side. But then there's like another 6 feet before it gets out to the ocean when the tide's down. Well, I started climbing on the rocks, messing around, and my dogs ran up after me. Well, both dogs get up to the top. Frank and Jasper both get up there. Jasper's scared to come down. Frank ran up and down like 3, 4, 5 times, whatever he didn't care. Jasper got up there and wouldn't get back down. Man, it was I sat up there straddling the peak of that rock with like probably 20 feet down each side. Like, I mean, it was pretty good. One side's like straighter than the other side. I climbed up, so whatever. I sat up on that peak, and the rest of it was all this like sandstone that was all just busted to hell, and there was no way you could get climbing on it. I couldn't get any further than what I was, and I was probably like 6 feet away from Jasper's leash, because he still had his leash on. He took off with his leash on. But he gets up there to the top of that thing, and he's running back and forth, wouldn't come down. So I don't know how long it'd been. There was another family there that saw what we were going through, and I'm sure people up that were hiking across saw what was going on. It was an ordeal, man. I tell you what. But I got frustrated a few times, didn't know what to do. I yelled at the dog. And then I looked down and I saw my wife and son. My son started to get upset. I could tell my wife wasn't really having much of it anymore. So I started throwing rocks up there at him. I wasn't trying to hit him. I did hit him a couple times, and I felt okay about that because he kind of deserved it. But I started throwing a whole bunch of handfuls of small rocks up there at him, and he started freaking out and panicking. He's like, I got to get out of here. So I told my son afterwards, I was like, do you realize that like the only way we got him out of the situation, like so Jasper was too scared to come down the hill, right? The only way we could get him to get up enough courage to come down the hill was to make him more scared to where he had no choice but to keep going. Or but to face his fears or whatever. And it worked. I mean, I'm throwing rocks at him, and the only way down is, or the only way out of the rocks getting thrown at you is to just take off down the hill. And he didn't even slide, didn't wreck, nothing. He went down the hill, no problem. Got down to the bottom like it was no big thing. He could have done it the whole time. He just had to believe in himself. But it's a fantastic time. I tell you guys, if you go down the Oregon coast and you're looking for places to go, Coos Bay, Charleston, all the way down to Shore Acres, man, is just amazing. We were paddleboarding out there in Coos Bay, in Sunset Bay. That's a good spot to be out there. Good people all over. Did a little bit of gambling. Won $400. Fucking Twin Win Max, dude. Actually, Twin Win sucked it down. I was winning on random shit that I never played before. Won a couple $100. Got drunk as hell and went home with $60, dude. Showed up with nothing. Started playing on $20 my wife gave me. So we were smoking weed, right? Blueberry Shortstack. 24.01%. Mother Magnolia Medicinals. M3. This is a good one. This ain't one of them heavy hitters like the ones I tell you that you're just like. And I'm probably not going to talk your ear off. I mean, I might. But I mean, to be honest with these ones, with this strain and with what I've smoked out of here and the feeling I've got from them is that everything's good, dude. This is just a good all around, like, general, like, you want to go ride bikes? All right. Do you want to go paddleboarding in the ocean? Okay. It's going to be a 2-hour drive. Do you want to go? Okay. You know? Whatever. It's a good go with the flow weed. You know, if you got anxiety and stuff like that, or if you're kind of worried about doing new stuff or going new places or trying new things or whatever, this is a good one that'll take that edge off. That'll help you let that guard down a little bit and be like, I can go in the ocean. I'm not going to die from a shark attack. You know, like you smoke one of these and then I didn't think I was going to get eaten. So I was able to go paddleboarding out there. It was pretty cool. Almost there, dude. What are we at, 13 minutes? See, that ain't bad. It's not one of them weeds that's gonna keep you up all night either. I'm not gonna start cleaning. But I'm also... So I'm not gonna start cleaning, but I'm also not gonna become an engineer. You know, some weed is like really good thinking weed, and you're just like so many ideas, and you're just like, okay, I gotta build something right now. This one I don't feel like building. I could probably read a book. That's about it. Might be able to longboard a little on a very gentle slope. But other than that, I don't really have any desire to do anything but maybe just sit here and, I don't know, either watch some sports or talk about something. Oh, that TV show where the homesteader people living in the woods. Or the Homestead Rescue one. That's a good one. The people that don't know how to live in the woods, so somebody else comes and help them live in the woods. I like that one. Shout out to Applebee's today. Use my promo code at Applebee's. I think I'm going to get a couple more hits off this, then we're going to wrap this one up. I'm going to give this one, dude, a highly recommended. Okay? Mother Magnolia Medicinals. M3 Sugar Smokes. It's 10 half-gram pre-rolls, dude. 24.01% THC. Get in there. Blueberry Shortstack. I got these ones in Coos Bay. I don't remember the name of the place. I said it earlier in the video. I forgot now. These ones get like 2 thumbs up if my other hand wasn't holding the joint. So, on that note, I'm just going to go watch some TV and finish up my Applebee's. Y'all stay safe and smoke weed every day.